Welcome to Summer Read Rhyme Rhythm with Miss Beth. Today's stories are all about nighttime. Our first story is by Rachel Isadora. She's also the illustrator. So not only did she write the story, but she drew the pictures. And this is entitled, I Just Want to Say Goodnight. The dog. Oh, that's a beautiful scene. On the African veld, and a veld is a grassland, an open grassland area in Africa, there is a village, and the sun sets. Parents tell their children, it is time for bed. Layla greets her papa, who has been fishing. Ooh, you caught a big one, she says. Yes, it was a good day, Papa says. It is time for bed, Papa tells Layla. I just want to say goodnight to the fish, Layla says. Come, Layla, Mama says. I just want to say goodnight to the cat, Layla says. It's getting late, Mama calls. I just want to say goodnight to the bird, Layla says. Layla, I just want to say goodnight to the goat, says Layla. It is time to go to sleep, Mama calls. I just want to say goodnight to the monkey, Layla says. Come now, Mama says. Oh, I just want to say goodnight to the chickens, Layla says. Oh, Layla, Mama says. I just want to say goodnight to the little ants. I'm just not ready to go to sleep, Layla tells her dog. Woof. Now, Mama says. Yes, yes, I am coming. I just want to say goodnight to the rock, Layla says. Layla gets into bed. Sweet dreams, Mama says. Good night, Mama. Look, there's the baby. I just want to say goodnight to my book, Layla says. Can you tell what story that is? Look, I brought it. Look. Good night, moon, she whispers and smiles. She goes to sleep. She had a lot of things to say goodnight to. My second book is Good Night, Construction Site. And this story is full of construction equipment and really fun rhymes, and imagines how they might go to sleep at night. This is written by Sherry Dusky Rinker, and the illustrations were drawn by Tom Lichtenheld. I love this picture. Look how the crane looks like it's lowering the sun down to the ground. Good night, construction site. There's the moon resting on the construction. Down in the big construction site, the tough trucks work with all their might to build a building, make a road, to get the job done, load by load. The sun has set, the work is done. It's time for trucks to end their fun. So one by one they'll go to bed, to yawn and rest their sleepy heads, then wake up to another day of rough and tough construction play. Working hard to help his team, Crane Truck raises one last beam. Reaching, stretching, lifting high, he swings the beam into the sky. He'll set it down right on its mark, then off to bed. It's almost dark. He slowly folds his boom back in, and then with one last sleepy grin, he tucks himself in nice and tight, then cuddles up and says good night. Shh, good night, Crane, good night. He's even got a little teddy bear and a nightlight. Spinning, churning all day long, cement mixer sings his whirly song. Now, he's weary and so dizzy from the fun that keeps him busy. With one last spin, he pours the load. He's ready now to leave the road. He takes a bath, gets shiny bright, pulls up his chute, turns off his light. He cuts his engine, slows his drum, and dreams sweet dreams of twirly fun. Shh, good night, cement mixer, good night. Dump truck loves to work and haul. He carries loads both big and small. He moves the dirt from place to place, then dumps it with a happy face. One final load spills on the heap, crunch. Now dump truck's tired and wants to sleep. He lowers his bed, locks his gate, rests his wheels. It's getting late. He dims his lights, then shuts his doors, and soon his engines slows to snores. Shh. Good night, dump truck. Good night. And look at the Z's get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Hey, pipe down. That guy's yelling. He must be snoring kind of loud. Pushing with his mighty blade, bulldozer works to smooth the grade. He clears the way to level ground and fills the air with thunderous sound. Roar! No one's as tough and strong as he, but now he's sleepy as can be. He puffs some smoke out of his stack, turns off his engine, stops his track. He curls into his soft dirt bed and dreams of busy days ahead. Shh. Good night, bulldozer. Good night. Scooping gravel, dirt, and sand, excavator shapes the land. He digs and lifts throughout the day. Arg! But now it's time to end his play. A few more holes to dig and soon he'll roll to bed beneath the moon. He twirls upon his bumpy track, rolls up his boom, stretches his back. He sets his scoop down on the ground and snuggles up without a sound. Shh. Good night, excavator. Good night. These big trucks, so tough and loud, they work so hard, so rough and proud. Tomorrow is another day, another chance to work and play. Turn off your engines, stop your tracks, relax your wheels, your stacks and backs. No more huffing and puffing, team. It's time to rest your heads and dream. Construction site, all tucked in tight. The day is done. Turn off the light. Great work today. Now, shh. Good night. And now we're going to do a construction site dance. So I'm going to put the music on and I'll tell you which piece of equipment we're going to move like. And I'll give you words to help you imagine how that construction equipment would move. All right, so I have to do some adjusting on the camera and get the music going, and then we'll start. So you just need some space to be able to move and dance in. Okay, here we go. I'm going to lift this up. I'm going to back it up. I'm going to tip it up. That should be good. And I'm going to put the music on. This music is it's from the album called Spirit by, I can't remember, I think Jimmy Buffett. It's really neat. Here we go. Hope you can hear it. Oh yeah, I think you can hear it. All right, let's start with the crane. All right, the crane reaches, stretches, taking things that lifting high, swinging them, setting them down, take it and reach again, stretch, pick up your load, reach it up high, swing, set it down carefully. And do you remember how he went to bed, or she, and her little teddy? Good. Let's turn to cement mixer. Cement mixer rolls, right? Keeps that cement moving. You can roll your whole body. Then it lays down its chute. And that cement pours down the chute, filling the wet cement, spinning. Your chute down, and that cement pour out, fill. She took a bath, right? Got all washed off, slowed her turning, pulled in the chute, went to sleep. Now let's go to the dump truck. So it's got the big load on the back, right? Moving from place to place. And then dumping the load to move from place to place. Dump and spill. Right? Good. How about bulldozer? And then scooping excavator. Scooping. Scooping. Good job.